much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Another session of Share the Vibe. Are you ready for this motivation? Because I'm telling you, today's guest is really going to get us so dynamic and so motivated. So before I do it like I do every afternoon, guys, I'm not going to introduce her. Yoke, please tell us who you are, where you're from, and what are you doing?
Hey Lizette, thank you so much for having me. I'm Yoke van Dam. I'm the founder of a company called Y Connect, and I call myself a mindset disruptor of leaders and teams.
Oh,
so
wow.
I really love changing the mindset of leaders and teams. And I do that through speaking, coaching, training, various ways. I love working with NLP, emotional intelligence, as well as presentation skills and sales.
Oh, great stuff. So everybody can contact you just if they want to just improve their presentation skills or their interaction and their EQ, I assume.
Totally. I actually started with a program yesterday online because, you know, we all need to pivot online.
Yes,
and I've actually found that there's such a core need for salespeople to actually start selling in the online space.
Yes. You know, it's amazing what the lockdown actually literally propelled everyone to start thinking differently about their businesses and the way they approach and the way they interact. Because whether we like it or not, this is our life now for at least another 6 months. Not being per se in lockdown, but the way we communicate.
And it's actually an opportunity and we should embrace it.
For sure. And tell me, what are you currently doing during lockdown? Do you have kids? Are you being able to move around a little bit? What's happening?
So what I've been doing consistently is I'm very fortunate. I've got an incredible trainer. I'm part of Adventure Bootcamp for Women.
Oh, wow.
And even before the lockdown was official, let's say it was the first 21 days,
yes.
She started first giving us lessons for free for about the first week and a half. And then I actually just sent her some details of people that are offering online courses because I was like, you are in training, you need to earn an income, you're not getting money right now. So what was so cool is she would charge a fee per household. So then you could have your kids, your husband, your dog, everyone exercising with you. So we're getting all these funny Zoom elements of dogs crawling over mats. And I don't know about you, but she would send the exercises, but I would never get myself to do it on my own. The fact that Siri is there and she's very creative and she would play music and do fun things and
how interactive is that now? Great.
So that has really been great because I found that the moment I exercise more, it actually has a huge impact on my mental muscles as well. So immediately I get like my dopamine kick. I feel better about myself. And especially, I don't know if you found during lockdown, we tend to want to eat more, which is really bad. You need to actually exercise to keep off the weight. So exercise has been amazing. Then something else I did was, before lockdown already, I realized that I wanted to invest in myself as a trainer, facilitator, and into my business. So I signed on for 2 international courses, paid courses through Lauren Dallas. She's part of the...
Wonderful, yeah.
Amazing. She's got a social media mentoring program, and that has been epic. So just really developing social media, I'm working on content strategies, but eventually targeting and doing proper advertising. Because I just realized, you know, even while you're in lockdown at the moment, you need to constantly build your business, build your skills, and you need to look at your pipeline for the future. So that was the goal there.
It's so true.
And then,
sorry, it's so true. You know, when you look at the lockdown and the COVID, you know, yes, there is a lot of negativity around it, but it's such a great opportunity to personally grow yourself, improve what you can, and, you know, even a cupboard you never look at, you can go and clean it and dug it out and see what is there. Because we are forced now to use the time which we normally complain we don't have.
Definitely. So I did a lot of training courses, and then I actually, I've run a free webinar, and I'm doing another with Dubai, and then I managed to actually sell a paid course, which I have quite a group of entrepreneurs and people at companies that are now working on their sales pitches and their sales strategies and how to do and that is so exciting. So I just feel very fulfilled because, like you said earlier, a lot of us work really slowed down. So for me to, in the online space, to be giving value to people it's good for my self-esteem, and I feel like I'm valuable, but I'm also helping their business, I'm motivating, inspiring them, and so it's kind of like a win for them and for me,
Exactly. How great is that? So then my next question is, how do you stay motivated? But, listening to you, absolutely being a people's person, tell me what, obviously, and everybody's listening right now, we do get our moments which we are very down in the dumps. What makes you stay motivated?
I choose what people to listen to. So I've decided to not listen to the news a lot, because I was doing that at the beginning, and it just got me in a very scared, frantic space. I would be freaked out to go shopping, anything like that. I would feel like germs crawling on my skin, and it's all just actually like created in the mind.
Program.
Yeah. So one of the ladies that I follow, Lizette Yoke, she has incredible content, and she has a podcast. So I found podcasts to help me a lot, because they interview international experts, and they're all speaking about strategies to build and grow your business.
Correct.
And actually listening to those people have helped me snap out of it. So other ways as well, as I've been attending a lot of things like BNIs. I'm part of the Professional Speakers Association, and they get incredible speakers that come and you up, but also give you techniques for your business. I've just found because I'm an extrovert, I tend to then feel extremely lonely. So it's also connecting with other people. So other things, we've even had dates with our family and our friends where we do a WhatsApp video call. And then on a Friday night, so we'll be sitting there while we still had wine, with our glass of wine. Just like talking, so that you could feel as if you are in their company. So it's not just a 5-minute conversation. And we did it over, we even did it over Zoom or WhatsApp video call, and ended up being a 2.5-hour kayak session, on the couch.
Yeah. Yeah, but tell me, what's the one thing you really, really miss right now?
I miss being out in nature. So I miss hiking. And I really miss the one place I really want to go afterwards is to Kruger National Park or Marikeli. So I just miss overlooking a dam and seeing elephants and that kind of thing.
On the road. I mean, even the lions are physically in the road in the Kruger. How amazing is that?
Exactly. Yeah. So I miss that nature element of either wild animals or the physical hiking outside. So yesterday, after the training, I was on a high and I was like, ooh, I now want to go somewhere. And I was like, I can't go anywhere. I would have loved to go to a friend's house or have some wine with someone, or just go to bed. And here I was stuck at home, I went to the bedroom.
Yoke, tell me, what keeps you sane during this period?
What keeps me sane? I've got the support of my husband, who's amazing. So even yesterday, he was assisting me. He said he was my IT techie during the course. My family are all really available, so we phone each other a lot. And I think spiritually, I believe in God as well. So these times you need to, whatever you believe, to do what you need to do to keep sane.
Yeah, I always say, my sanity right now is you cannot forget who your God is. If you keep your focus there and you keep your family close, your support grows, and that's what you need right now. And lastly, Yoke, I really enjoyed talking to you, and I'm really sure, guys, a lot of people got motivated by the way you are keeping yourself busy, growing your business, and obviously getting the support around people. But what's the one message you would love to give people right now? And just tell them, hang in there. What will your message be?
One of my favorite books was The Diary of Anne Frank. And I was so inspired when I read that book, and I realized that this little Jewish girl, was stuck in such a small space, hiding from the Nazis. And if you read a diary, she was so creative and innovative and doing ballet and learning to write and rewrite. and you would never think that she was actually scared for her life.
Yes.
And here we are in a lockdown situation. Our lives are not necessarily in danger like that. We can be safe, but we need to have that inspiration of someone like Anne Frank and change our mindset and be joyful and still be happy and notice the flowers around you. You know, there's always things to be grateful for. You're not in a jail cell. You're at home. Be happy about that.
Oh, absolutely. You know, guys, if you're listening right now, you know, the one thing which comes to mind, and in the way Yoke says, we have to start being grateful for what we have. And we have to look at these nuggets right in front of us. Like Yoke said, the flowers, you know, the things that is around us. And we have to start being creative in this during this lockdown, but not only during this time, but also in the future when we have these challenges. We need to take them and grow with them. Yoke, I had so much fun this afternoon. Thank you very, very much. Guys, remember tomorrow afternoon, 5 o'clock again, share the vibe, and we are looking forward to seeing you again.
Thank you so much, Lizette.